welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. We got something special here for you today, or at least I do. I've got 3 drones here. So I've got my trusty DJI Neo 2. I've got the Mini 5 Pro, and I have the DJI Avata 360. So where we're at an abandoned apartment complex here in Memphis, Tennessee. It's off of East Rains Road, and this thing is, I want to say at least about 60 units or so. It's a really large property that's just been decaying for quite some time. So what I wanted to do is take these drones, let's go tour the property, and let's see what time has done to this place. It's just ravaged it. And to be honest, it seems like a good opportunity to maybe convert these things into condominiums or whatever else. So let's get to it. Let's see what this place really looks like. All right, so we're back here. So we're gonna take the Mini 5 Pro up, and we are going to tour the property. This place has been abandoned for quite some time, so let's take a look. So, hey guys. All right, let's take her up. Let's tilt that gimbal down just a little bit. Let's go up a little bit higher. So yes, this place is fully abandoned here. It's got quite a few units, as you can see. So let's go tour some of these spots. Some of this stuff has been very just forgotten about. That's kind of, you know, it's kind of sad to see. This place has a lot of potential. So let me go ahead and get some more gimbal tilt in there. Yeah, so we're gonna try to see if we can go down and around as well. I'm trying to avoid these trees. Like I said, I'm not the smoothest pilot that's out there, but I would imagine that, you know, there's probably some folks that have been squatting this place for quite some time. So yeah, let's take it down and around. Wow. Yeah. You can see kind of the decay there. It's just completely overgrown. Back here, it looks like it's been this way for quite some time, just by the looks of it. Let's go down a little bit lower. Wow. Let's hit that corner. And people using this place to dump their old tires. It looks like this was maybe a laundry area, most likely for the entire complex, given the fact that it's just smaller, and one of the more smaller buildings here. So that's kind of what it seems like to me. Let me know in the comments below what you think it might be. Could be also, you know, just a studio as well. Let's take it down and around here. Let's go off to the side a little bit. Hopefully those trees back there, I'm not, yep. I already knew it. Go forward a little bit. Got a spider on my shirt. Let's try and side scroll here just a little bit. Uh-oh. You see that branch? We done did it now. Good thing we're taking our time though. We're taking our time. So let me tilt this up a little bit. Got to watch out for those branches. When you guys are flying these drones, there's so many dangers out there, especially if you live in a state that has a bunch of trees like Tennessee or Georgia or anywhere, you know, that has a bunch of vegetation. So we're out on the main street. So this is Rains Road here. So this place, I guess at one point was called Graceland Apartments. They keep the front pretty clear, which I find curious, but I don't want to hit any trucks. Okay, I think we're good. Let's kind of get out from underneath these trees. And as you can see, the front remains cut, and the interior just is getting wasted away, unfortunately. So yeah, that's going to be what it looks like on the Mini 5 so far. And as you can see, we're sitting right back here. Look at that stud right there. All right, so that's enough of the Mini 5. Let's get a more close and personal look with the Neo, and then afterwards, let's get some 360 video with the DJI Avata 360. Let's see what one of these units look like on the inside. I know that this unit that's up here, so this one that we're standing right next to, this one has like a lot of bees. I think there's a beehive that's been in there. So for the Neo 2, it should be easy work for it to go through a couple of these complexes on the inside. So we're just going to take our time, go through one of them slowly just to see what the damage is and what the rod is and what it looks like. And let's go ahead and fire it up, man. All right, so let me get my goggles on and let's get to it. There we go. So sorry about the gimbal pitch. I had to be able to see myself so that way I could sync my video up. All right. I think my diopters are off just a tad. Ah, yeah. Oh, way better. All right, so let's see here. So we got a large open window. It's right over here. And I really think that we can probably get in there. It's a little windy, so you can see how it's kind of pushing the Neo 2 around. So if you guys have a Neo 2, just remember that it's very susceptible. What is that? So guys, I just want to be honest with you. You need to be very careful when you're going through places like this. You don't know who could be in these places, right? We don't know who could be in here. This could be someone's home, you know. And I don't want to be in a horror movie where, you know, we find out that zombies do exist. And I imagine that most of the people, if they are squatting this place, that they are going to most likely be closer towards the rear of the building because this is further away from the street. It's going to be harder for people to get in here, especially if there's complaints. It's going to be harder for people to find them back here. There's also probably more areas to get away. Like I said, with the, let's go ahead and kind of side roll it here. It's not that I'm afraid to go inside because I've done it before. It's just, when you have the drone that's inside of an area like that and there's someone in there, they can take it, knock it down, you know, cause a bunch of damage. So that's just something I want to avoid. We can go into another one, granted. Watch, I picked the unit that actually has someone in there. Let me see. I hope not. I really hope not. Oh yeah, no, okay. Yeah, we got somebody's home. All right, so as you can see, I got a low battery. We're going to stop that. We are currently at 26%. And this is with the extended battery, but I use this Neo. This is the same battery I had from the video for my last video that I flew the Neo in, and that was, you know, this is like the second flight afterwards. So, you know, it's pretty good, but I can't wait to show you guys this complex over here. That one is being remodeled, and they are doing an excellent job over there. It's very similar to the other complex that we did in my last video. So, but yeah, we want to keep it safe here, right? We don't want to do anything that's a little bit dangerous. So yeah, that's going to be for FPV going through this building. And now we're going to go ahead and do the 360. So this will be the maiden flight of my Avata 360. All right, as you can see behind me, we got the Avata 360 up and running. Let me hit record on the screen first. Perfect. So Avata 360 is up and running, and it's purring, it's humming, man. This thing is pretty loud. But I like how responsive it is. It's very, very responsive. So we're gonna take it in FPV mode, and we're gonna run this thing, man, because I know this can go quick. Yeah, this is going quick, man. Now, it's ripping and running. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I might have to slow down a little bit. Ooh, yeah. Make sure that you guys don't fall over here, because it's just a tad bit windy and you're on my tripod. So let's take it a little slow around here. And let's rip it again. Yeah, man, this thing fucking rips. A lot of people were concerned about like whether or not this thing would be like a true, like doing trick drone and all that other stuff. Honestly, I do enjoy the way that this thing does fly. I'm not a big fan of the Avata 2. The Avata 2 feels very drifty. Ooh, crap. Let's go ahead and let's bring it down a little low and then bring it back up again. The Avata 2 was a little bit too drifty for my taste. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Sweet deal. Whoa. Yeah, that wind right there. Very cool though, I'm gonna tell you that. Now, I don't have any satellites connected, so obviously I'm doing something wrong. So I'm going to see if I can get the satellites to connect to this. And then I'm going to make another video. Then I'm going to make another video with it doing 360 mode. I just don't feel safe with no satellites connected to the drone and then flying it around and stuff like that. I'm sure you understand. I just, I wanted to take it out. And of course I flew it like an Avata 2, which is fine. But I wanted to really use a 360 mode. So in the next video, I'm going to do a 360 mode, and we're going to tour some other properties here that have been abandoned in Memphis, Tennessee. So if you like the video, please like it, thumbs up, whatever the case is. And if you really want to see more content, especially more content like this, please hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out, helps me grow, and I want to keep doing this for the foreseeable future. And eventually, I'd like to go to other places and do the same thing. So, all right, guys, peace.